Born on November 28, 1967, in Houston, Texas, Vicki Lynn Hogan, who later became Anana Nicole Smith, faced a tumultuous childhood. Her parents' divorce before her second birthday set the stage for a life filled with instability. Raised mainly by her mother, she encountered numerous challenges, including the absence of a consistent family structure. The early separation from her father and her mother's remarriage introduced a series of shifts in her family dynamics, forcing Vicki Lynn to adapt to new environments and relationships. These formative experiences shaped her identity and aspirations, leading her to seek a different life beyond her difficult beginnings. As she grew older, her desire for recognition and success propelled her into the spotlight, where she would become a well-known figure in popular culture. The journey from a challenging upbringing to fame is a central theme in her story, revealing the complexities of her life and the choices she made along the way. In 1971, Vicki's mother remarried, which brought a brief period of stability to her life. Her mother, now with Donald Hart, introduced a new figure into Vicki Lynn's upbringing. This change allowed Vicki to start attending elementary school in Houston, where she found some comfort in her education. However, this stability was short-lived as the family soon relocated. Vicki then moved in with her aunt in Mexia, Texas. This transition, while disruptive, became significant as it allowed her to form a close bond with her aunt, who was her mother's sister. Her aunt played an influential role in her life, providing support and guidance during her formative years. This shift to Mexia not only shaped her teenage years, but also foreshadowed the various challenges she would encounter later on. The experiences during this time laid the groundwork for her future, influencing her personality and aspirations in ways that would become evident as she navigated her complex life ahead. At just 17, Vicki Lynn entered into her first marriage with Billy Wayne Smith, who was only 16 at the time. They met while working at a local fast food restaurant, where Vicki served as a waitress and Billy worked as a cook. Their young romance blossomed quickly, leading to a hasty marriage that was soon overshadowed by financial difficulties. Shortly after tying the knot, Vicki welcomed their son, Daniel Wayne Smith, in January 1986. The arrival of their child brought immense joy, but also significant challenges. As a young mother, Vicki faced the daunting task of balancing her responsibilities while trying to support her family. The couple's struggles with their relationship became apparent as they navigated the pressures of parenthood and economic strain. Despite their initial hopes, the marriage could not withstand the weight of these challenges, ultimately resulting in their separation. This period of Vicki's life was marked by her determination to provide for her son while grappling with the realities of young adulthood. Following her separation from Billy, Vicki Lynn returned to Houston with her infant son, Daniel. She faced the challenge of providing for her child while working a series of low-wage jobs. Her days were spent at Walmart and Red Lobster, where she earned just enough to get by. Despite the struggles, her dreams of a better life grew stronger. In search of more lucrative opportunities, she made the bold decision to become a stripper. This choice opened the door to the world of adult entertainment and modeling, which she had never considered before. One day, she came across an advertisement for Playboy magazine. Inspired, she decided to take a leap of faith and submitted her photos. This decision would change her life forever. In 1992, Vicki Lynn achieved a significant milestone by landing her first Playboy cover. This moment marked the beginning of her rise to fame, setting her on a path that would lead to a life in the spotlight. During her time as a performer in Houston, Vicki crossed paths with oil tycoon J. Howard Marshall, a billionaire 4 decades her senior. Their meeting marked the beginning of a relationship that would capture public attention. Marshall quickly became infatuated with her, showering her with lavish gifts and financial support. He admired her deeply and expressed his feelings openly. Despite his affection, Vicki initially declined his marriage proposals multiple times. Their unconventional relationship, however, remained strong, filled with moments of joy and companionship. Eventually, in 1994, she agreed to marry him, a decision that sparked widespread public speculation about her true intentions. This union not only catapulted her into immense wealth, but also brought her notoriety. The media scrutinized her every move, questioning her motives and character. Many wondered if her love for Marshall was genuine or if it was driven by his wealth. The intense media attention created a complex narrative around their relationship, blending love, ambition, and public perception. Many people were captivated by Anna Nicole Smith's marriage to J. Howard Marshall, a man who was 63 years older than her. This relationship sparked a media frenzy, with many questioning Anna's true intentions. Some believed she married Marshall for love, while others thought she was seeking financial security. Despite Anna's strong denials, claiming her feelings for Marshall were genuine and not influenced by his wealth, tabloids painted her as a gold digger. The contrast between the young model and the elderly billionaire drew significant attention from both the press and the public. Their marriage lasted only 13 months before Marshall passed away, leading to a new wave of scrutiny focused on his will. The inheritance battle that followed became a major topic in the media, with Anna's role in the situation being heavily debated. This controversy not only highlighted the complexities of their relationship, but also reflected society's fascination with wealth, love, and the judgments that often accompany such unions. Following J. Howard Marshall's death in 1995, Anna found herself in a fierce legal battle over his fortune. The fight was primarily with Marshall's son, Pierce Marshall, and it was relentless and grueling, lasting for years. Anna argued that Marshall intended to leave her a substantial portion of his $500 million estate. She believed that their relationship was genuine and that he wanted to provide for her after his passing. On the other hand, Pierce maintained that his father's wealth was meant solely for the family, insisting that Anna had no rightful claim to the estate. This legal dispute became a high-profile case that captured the public's attention, reflecting Anna's desperation to secure a place within the wealth she believed her late husband had intended for her. The media closely followed the proceedings, highlighting the emotional toll it took on Anna as she fought for what she felt was rightfully hers. This legal saga would ultimately extend beyond her lifetime, underscoring the immense pressures she faced during this tumultuous period. In 2022, Nicole Smith made a significant shift into reality television with the launch of the Nicole Show. This program provided a glimpse into her daily life, showcasing her interactions with her teenage son Daniel and her attorney, Howard K. Stern. The show quickly became a cultural phenomenon, capturing the attention of audiences across the nation. However, it was often criticized for its portrayal of Anna's erratic behavior and her struggles with addiction. Viewers witnessed an unfiltered version of Anna, revealing a vulnerable figure who was grappling with the heavy toll that fame can take on a person. The series highlighted her relationship with Stern, who emerged as her confidant and close companion during tumultuous times. Despite the chaos surrounding her, the show also offered genuine moments that showcased her commitment as a mother. Anna's interactions with Daniel reflected her love and dedication, providing a contrast to the challenges she faced in her personal life. The reality show not only entertained, but also sparked conversations about the complexities of celebrity life and motherhood. During this time, Nicole Smith faced significant challenges with her weight, which fluctuated greatly and sometimes exceeded 200 pounds. This led to intense public scrutiny regarding her appearance, as many people commented on her changing figure. Despite the criticism, Anna took steps to address her weight issues and underwent a major transformation. She successfully lost over 60 pounds, which not only improved her health, but also revitalized her public image. As a result of her weight loss, she became a spokesperson for a diet food company, promoting healthy living and weight management. This new role allowed her to reconnect with the fashion industry, where she was once again welcomed back into modeling. However, her return to the spotlight was not without its challenges. Although she experienced a brief comeback, her struggles with body image continued to haunt her. The pressures of maintaining a glamorous appearance weighed heavily on her, revealing the insecurities that lay beneath her confident exterior. Despite her achievements, the battle with weight and self-image remained a significant part of her life. In 2006, Nicole Smith shared the joyful news of her pregnancy, looking forward to the arrival of a new child. This announcement brought a wave of excitement as she prepared to welcome her daughter, Danilyn. After Danilyn was born, Anna made a significant decision to move to the Bahamas. She relocated there with her attorney, Howard K. Stern, who she named as Danilyn's father on the birth certificate. This move was not just a change of scenery, it was also a strategic choice. Anna faced ongoing legal troubles in the United States and sought to protect herself and her daughter from the constant attention of the media. The Bahamas offered a sense of privacy and security that she desperately needed, despite the challenges, including paternity claims from other men like photographer Larry Burkhead. Anna was determined to establish a permanent home in the Bahamas. She believed that this would shield her family from the invasive legal demands and relentless media scrutiny that had become a part of her life. Shortly after the birth of her daughter, Nicole Smith faced an unimaginable tragedy when her son Daniel died unexpectedly during a visit to her in the hospital. This shocking event left Anna in deep sorrow, as the cause of Daniel's death was later revealed to be a drug overdose involving methadone and antidepressants. The news sent shockwaves through the public, as many were unaware of the struggles Anna faced behind the scenes. The loss of her son left her grief-stricken and vulnerable, leading to increased reliance on medications to cope with her overwhelming pain. Reports indicated that this tragedy intensified her struggles with addiction, as she sought solace in substances to numb her heartache. The death of Daniel marked a profound turning point in Anna's life, overshadowing her newfound happiness as a mother. It also brought intense public scrutiny, as the media closely followed her every move, often focusing on her personal battles rather than her achievements. This period of her life was marked by a deep sense of loss, and a struggle to find stability amidst the chaos. In 2006, Anna Nicole Smith and Howard K. Stern celebrated their commitment to each other in a ceremony that was filled with joy and personal touches. They marked this special occasion with champagne and Anna's favorite food, fried chicken, creating a warm and intimate atmosphere. Although the ceremony was not legally binding, it received a lot of attention from the media, with photos of the event selling for significant amounts of money. This ceremony highlighted the deep bond between Anna and Howard, who had become an essential part of her life during a tumultuous time. Their relationship faced much scrutiny and was often the subject of mockery, yet it represented Anna's desire for companionship and stability. Amid the chaos of ongoing legal battles over her late husband's estate and custody disputes, this commitment ceremony stood out as a moment of personal significance for Anna. It was a reflection of her longing for connection and support in a world that often felt overwhelming and challenging. Facing eviction from her $900,000 home in the Bahamas marked a significant turning point in Anna Nicole Smith's life. This situation arose from a dispute with her former boyfriend, Ben Thompson, who claimed that Anna had borrowed money from him to buy the house, but had not repaid the loan. This legal battle added to the financial strain she was already experiencing, revealing her reliance on others for financial support. Despite her fame and the glamorous image often portrayed in the media, Anna's life was filled with instability and uncertainty. The eviction highlighted the stark contrast between her public persona and her private struggles. As the media closely followed her every move, the intense scrutiny only intensified her challenges. Anna's financial troubles were not just about money. They were intertwined with her legal issues and the relentless attention from the press. This combination of factors painted a picture of a woman caught in a cycle of wealth and misfortune, struggling to find stability in a tumultuous life. On February 8, 2007, Anna Nicole Smith was discovered unconscious in her hotel room at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Despite the efforts of paramedics who rushed her to the hospital, she was pronounced dead upon arrival. The cause of her death was determined to be an overdose of prescription medications. At the age of 39, Anna's life, filled with both triumphs and struggles, came to a sudden and tragic end. Her passing elicited a wave of public sympathy and extensive media coverage, highlighting the complexities of her life. Anna Nicole had transformed from her modest beginnings into a well-known figure, often surrounded by controversy. Her death served as a stark reminder of the heavy toll that fame can take on individuals. It also revealed the deep, unresolved pain she had experienced throughout her life, leaving many to reflect on the challenges she faced in the spotlight. The impact of her life and untimely death continues to resonate with many. Following her death, a highly publicized custody battle erupted over the remains of Anna Nicole Smith and the custody of her daughter, Danilyn. This situation drew in various figures, including her estranged mother, Virgie May, who sought to claim her daughter's remains in custody. Additionally, her former boyfriend, Larry Burkhead, entered the fray, asserting his rights as the biological father. Howard K. Stern, who had been a close companion to Anna Nicole, also filed claims for custody, adding to the complexity of the situation. Millions of viewers tuned in to watch the court proceedings unfold, which resembled a dramatic television show more than a legal battle. The circus-like atmosphere surrounding the case underscored the tragedy of Anna Nicole's life and the complications surrounding her legacy. Ultimately, the court ruled in favor of Larry Burkhead, confirming him as Danilyn's biological father. This decision brought some resolution to the lengthy and contentious dispute, but the emotional scars from the battle remained. In March 2007, Anna Nicole Smith was laid to rest beside her son Daniel in the serene surroundings of the Bahamas. This final resting place held deep meaning, symbolizing the enduring bond between mother and son, united even in death. The gravesite was not just a reflection of their relationship, but also included the ashes of her late husband, J. Howard Marshall. This addition highlighted the complex and often tumultuous relationships that defined Anna's life. Despite the challenges and controversies that surrounded her in the years leading up to her passing, her burial offered a sense of peace. It marked a moment of closure for a life filled with profound highs and lows, from her rise to fame to her struggles with personal issues. Her daughter, Danilyn, along with her father, Larry Burkhead, inherited Anna's legacy. They now live away from the intense spotlight that had overshadowed Anna's life, allowing them to forge their own path while honoring the memory of a mother who experienced both great joy and deep sorrow. Despite the many ups and downs in her life, Anna Nicole Smith's story is one of resilience and transformation. She navigated a world filled with challenges, from her unstable childhood to her rise as a cultural icon. Her journey highlights the struggles of seeking acceptance and the lengths one might go to achieve their dreams. As she transitioned from a small-town girl to a glamorous model and actress, Anna Nicole faced both adoration and criticism. The media's intense scrutiny often overshadowed her personal battles, including her quest for love and belonging. Her life was marked by both triumphs and tragedies, illustrating the complexities of fame and the human experience. Through it all, Anna Nicole remained a captivating figure, drawing attention to the realities of life in the public eye. Her legacy continues to spark conversations about identity, ambition, and the price of fame, leaving a lasting impact on those who followed her.